is up.
So what's a duck?
Oh man. Hey John.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Ah, poke with cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese.
Yep. Oh man. Hey, there's somebody right there. Morning, Matt C. John. Say
Cheese.
cheese. Say hi to Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Cheese.
Cheese. Can you say hi, Mark?
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. Pleasant surprise. Good morning, gentlemen. Happy Independence Day. Sitting out here on the back porch. Got the doggos running around. Had to get me some coffee. And trying out this new feature on my phone, guys. I didn't know I had that. Evidently, I guess once you get over 1,000 subs, they open up lives on your phone. Oh, yeah, he knows he's cute. That's the problem. If he sees a camera, he just starts screaming cheese. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's quite big, actually. Here, let me see if I can't. I'm gonna flip this thing around. There we go. That would be the backyard. Down out there. Those are the TVA lines right there. TVA runs through the property. Right out there. Runs around out there in front of the house, goes back around that way. There we go.
To watch it.
Oh man. Yeah, John, we're watching it.
Watch it.
Yep. So that's what's going on. What are you guys doing this 4th of July? Anything big? Doing fireworks? Anything like that? I know we're not. No. We're, hey, doggo. The kids are still a bit young for the fireworks. We had let me see that right there. Boom, there's what's some left of a little bit of fireworks last night. Did not go well. John kind of panicked on me and freaked out. No, I figured I'd get some coffee this morning, sit on the back porch, hang out with a couple peeps, share some thoughts I've got about Independence Day and 4th of July, and hang out with some of my good friends like Mark and Matt and who else happens to be here. In the 50s and rain, indoor fireworks maybe. Padres game later. Hey, Mark, you get a kick out of this. Speaking of Padres, so my favorite baseball player of all time is Ozzie Smith. And I actually got to meet him. Got his autograph on a baseball glove. And he got his autograph on a baseball card. Hey, Jay Wolfie. What up, brother, man? And glad you caught the happy birthday message, Jay Wolfie. That was a last-minute little cook-up talked about with my wife. The Wizard? Yeah, the Wizard. That's right, Matt. See, Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. Well, anyway, I got Mark McKeever. I got Ozzie Smith's one of his cards from when he played for the Padres, and that's the one that I got him to sign. He was very fun to watch. I'm gonna switch hands here. Maybe not, because I can't hold the coffee with the other hand. We're just gonna go back to that. Anyway, 4th of July, I think we're gonna go grill out with Dad, hang out there for a bit. Let the kids play. They love seeing the grandparents. It's a normal work week for me. We don't get tomorrow off or anything. So, but something that I don't know. I just wanted to share for anybody that wanted to listen as a veteran and family of veterans. Jackson Archer. Oh my goodness, that is an awesome surprise. Yeah, sweet Star Wars mug. How's the coffee? I drink it dark, brother. Straight up dark as the Dark Lord himself. But no, guys, I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about 4th of July, and I think how, I dig the fireworks, I dig the fun, I dig the cookouts and the families, but I think we've really forgotten what it's all about. It's I got my dog rolling around in the grass there. It's yo, Andy, in bed and look at my phone. Good morning. Happy Independence Day. Fireworks galore for the last few days. Yeah, it does sound like a war zone. Doesn't do good for my PTSD at all. Kept me up half the night. What was that, John? What'd you say? Did you say peekaboo?
Peekaboo.
There you go. But, you know, 4th of July, I'm not saying it can't be fireworks and all the fun. I'm just saying I think we've lost a lot of the meaning of it and the import of it. And, oh, no apologies, Andy. It's all good, man. I've had years to get used to living like that. It's a lot of thing. It's a thing that a lot of people don't think about with vets, 4th of July and Memorial Day and all the fireworks and stuff, man. It doesn't do good. But it's fun. I buy them anyway. John.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so here we go. I keep belaboring the point. I said I'm going to share my thoughts on 4th of July. So there's a quote. There's a quote that I had to memorize back when I was in the military, and we had so many quotes that we learned. And one that really stuck with me. It was from a chaplain colonel in the Marines. Said it's the soldier, not the poet, who's given us the freedom of speech. It's the soldier, not the reporter, who's given us the freedom of press. It's the soldier, not the campus organizer, who gives us the freedom to demonstrate and protest. It's the soldier who salutes the flag, serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag that allows a protester to burn the flag. And that's the long and short of it. And essentially, you know, there would be times I'd be standing in uniform and protesters are burning my American flag that was hard won, that we celebrate on Independence Day today. And I will defend to the death their right to do so. They have that right. But they don't have that right because of protesters and organizers and poets and reporters. They have that right because of the soldiers who saluted and served beneath that flag and who end up being buried underneath that flag. And it hits home for me every 4th of July that men way better than me decided that we needed to live in a nation that was not tyrannical underneath a government. And so when we light those fireworks off and spend our hundreds of dollars on literally lighting them on fire and blowing our money out the window, just kind of remember, for every time we exercise a freedom that we take for granted, there was somebody else that took a bullet or put a bullet in someone's head. Thanks, Jackson. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, only way to drink coffee, straight cowboy. Drink that stuff black. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now and just hang out with you guys for a couple more minutes. I don't know, man. Let's go walk in the yard. Let's go check out the property. John, you want to walk in the grass with Daddy? Here we go. Woo, I'm on a trip. Here we go. All right. Happy 4th of July, Pat McCabe. Oh my God, whoa, hello. Gotta get back out there. What? Oh my goodness. Something done happened. Bear with me here. Are we still there? We still live? There we go. Sorry about that. About tripped and fell over. All right. So this is this old front of the house. Up there, little road out there, kind of running in line with the property. And if you look way out there, you see some TVA lines. So every time we're watching Loki and they talk about TVA, it just cracks us up because TVA runs through our property way out there. There they are out there at TVA. If you look up that way towards the field, got a whole bunch of blackberries out that way. Property goes up into the woods there. Don't go up there too much. No, Mark, I don't mow all of that. I have somebody else mow it for me. Pays to know people.
What's my number?
So as far as yeah, the large chunk of land, I think I just missed a comment on that. The married into it, truthfully. Didn't earn it. Didn't. Well, I paid for my little corner of it. The part that you see mowed, that is me and my wife's. That's the acres that we live on and the house we bought. But her father was generous enough to sell it to us way below market value. But the rest of the property is about 150 acres that belongs to her family that used to be a cattle farm and then a chicken farm. So we got plenty of space to let the dogs roam and not worry about neighbors crawling all over us. But that is definitely not something we paid for. That is something that I married into. What you singing, buddy? Who's on that camera?
Cheese.
Cheese? Yeah, that's not cheese. Is that John? But I don't think I really have too much else to talk about other than I guess it came up that evidently John, my friend John, might not have seen the Tarantino films. So we might be having to add those to as my friend John watches. I'll have to check with him. Oh yeah, got my little Star Wars shirt on, Join the Empire. Who's John?
John.
That's John. Well, yeah, my son's name is John also. But I don't know. I'll check with John, see if he's seen Tarantino. I know this Wednesday night we're going to be watching Dr. Sleep. Looking forward to it, not looking forward to it. We'll see. Hey, John. Patrick says, Patrick, that's kind of weird, Patrick. Patrick said, yeah, two Patricks, two Johns, yeah. Yeah, John, Patrick says hi. Can you say hi to Patrick? Say hi, Patrick.
Hi.
Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
There you go. He's still learning to talk. But yeah, 4th of July, it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna spend it with my dad, and who is also a veteran. That any of my, I would say, more patriotic leanings and respect for those who have served before me, and an understanding of what Independence Day is all about was really instilled in me by my father, who I'm very, very proud of, and couldn't be more proud. He made some really huge sacrifices. He joined the military and had to leave me and mom behind, and it's not something every father would want to do, but he had to provide for his family and he wanted to serve, so he did what he did, which means he was gone most of my life. But we have a wonderful relationship, especially today. That's right, John, wonderful. And he's one of my best friends. So we're going to try to crank out a few more of my dad watches. Problem is quality time for me and my dad has always been movies. And we have watched a ton of movies together, a ton. So there's not too often there's movies come out that me and my dad haven't seen together. Mortal Kombat we were able to do because it was brand new. That was kind of fun, but we'll probably crank out another one or two. He's the one that introduced me to all the James Bond movies. So any James Bond fans out here? Although Pat McCabe, I'm not quite sure. I know Mark McKeever. I know how old he is. Pat McCabe, I'm not sure if that's your generation or not. For sure. For sure. All right, favorite James Bond. No one's allowed to say Timothy Dalton. No one can say that. Yeah, Matt C. Love me some James Bond. Absolutely. I am a fan of the newer Bonds. I really am. Jay Wolfie, I got to say, Daniel Craig has done an amazing job. I absolutely love him. Matt C. digs Roger Moore. Hence the Jaws gift early. Yeah, I love Connery. All right. Well, everybody's forgetting one James Bond. Anybody gonna remember what the guy's name is? On Her Majesty's Secret Service did one Bond film. Initials GL. 10 cool points to the person who could name it. And everyone's frantically searching on Google right now. Like, what is that guy's name? It's actually my dad's favorite Bond film. Not mine. I didn't like it, but he did one film. It's actually, there you go. Or almost, I think that's maybe a typo, Matt C. Yeah, No Time to Die. Goldeneye was really good. So Brosnan did a good job for the Lazenby. There you go, George Lazenby. Oh my goodness, my dad. My dad is on the chat. Hey, happy Independence Day, Dad. But yeah, George Lazenby. That was one he really enjoyed, and I did not like. First James Bond for Mark McKeever was Moonraker. First James Bond for me was the first one, Doctor No. That's my dad introduced me to those, and then we watched them all in order. Love you too, Dad. Love you too, Dad. Well, Dad, guys here in the chat, you missed it earlier. They were saying appreciate the service, happy Independence Day, light some fires, cook some burgers. Jackson Archer, No Time to Die when it comes out is probably going to be good. But so interestingly enough, guys, this is a true story. Dad can verify this in the chat. But so obviously I carry my father's last name, Stewart. And when I was not yet born, Mom and Dad had agreed on a name for me, Adam. So it's like, well, how do we get from Adam to Patrick? I'm going to tell you. So they were going to name me Adam Seth. And then a few months before I was born, they realized that my initials would be Adam Seth Stewart, which, as we all know, I'm not going to say it in front of little one here, is ASS. And problem is I guess the personality stuck. But they were like, oh no, scramble, scramble, scramble. So they definitely changed my name at the last minute, and it was no longer Adam Seth. Now it's Patrick, named after one of my father's brothers. So yeah, Matt, yeah, exactly. That is to this day a hilarious anecdotal story that we share with folks. But yeah, James Bond, absolutely. Dad took me through all the Bond movies, all the Rocky films. Took me through, well, Star Wars, introduced me to that as a child. E.T. Oh, goodness gracious. So many movies Dad introduced me to. I think the last movie, Dad, what was the last movie you and I saw together before I went to the military? I want to say it was either Independence Day or The Matrix. I think it might have been The Matrix. I think it was The Matrix. But I do remember the first movie that Dad and I went to theater to see together when I got out of the military. Long story short, he's now the captain of the Enterprise. Yeah. And knighted. Yep, it was a Matrix. But the first movie Dad and I saw together when I got out of the military was James Bond. John. Hey, John. There we go. Yeah, which James Bond was it? It was the one where Pierce Brosnan gets captured. I think it was his last one. I can't remember it right now, Dad. It's slipping my mind. I don't watch that one much because it's got a torture scene in the front of it. I don't do well with that crap. Anyway. So we got people all over the U.S. We got Mark McKeever, who never sleeps, hanging out there in the land of the desert. To die another day. That's it. Thanks, Pat McCabe. Thanks, Dad. So Patrick, sorry, I hate being called Pat, and I'm over here calling you Pat. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to change your name without your permission. But no, people growing up called me Pat all the time. I hated it. And then of course, there would be the teachers that called me Patricia. Don't know how that happened, but, you know, happened a lot. One of the things that I did growing up was I thought I would be smart and drop the Pat off the front of my name and go by Rick. And that stuck for a long time. So the cool thing is when the phone rings and I answer it, if somebody's asking for Rick, well, you know, they're from high school. If somebody's asking for Pat, they're probably from the military. And if someone's asking for Patrick, that's a bill collector. Patrick's not here. Sorry, have a good day. No, I pay my bills, guys. I do. I pay my bills. My brother calls me Podrick, like Pod from the game. Okay. So I have never seen the Game of Thrones, but I have read all the books, so I know who you're talking about. I tried watching Game of Thrones. I didn't get past the first episode. Enjoyed the books, though. My understanding is it goes off the rails toward the end of the TV show and doesn't follow the books, and Martin never finished the books anyway. So poo on him. If you guys are really into reading some awesome books, check out Anthony Ryan, Blood Song. It's actually been optioned to. How about Pat? We've called you way worse. No, Mark McKeever's called me way worse. I get over it now. People at work call me Pat all the time. I can't stop it as I'm getting older, and now I'm officially in my 40s. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me late to dinner. Although I am late to dinner a lot. Those 70-hour weeks will roll up on you quick. Anyway, goodness gracious, I'm losing my tangents. John, help Daddy out. What are we talking about? What you drinking?
Apple juice.
Apple juice. All right. Is Daddy drinking apple juice? Here, you want to try Daddy's apple juice? No, you don't want Daddy's apple juice. Give him some coffee. Dad gave me coffee at 9 years old because I begged for it, and then I promptly never drank coffee again until I was an adult. Oh man.
Alright.
Dad, any idea what we're eating for lunch here in the next few hours? We're grilling out at Dad's place here in a bit. We're gonna all pile up in the car and head over there. Wish I could get all you guys out here to Tennessee by the TVA, the Tennessee Valley Authority, and we can all grill out. I'm telling you, brisket burgers. Oh my goodness, Mark McKeever, what do you think about that? Brisket burgers. Dad is like a cook connoisseur. He's in the Navy. Those guys always eat good. Mark McKeever, an adult but never grew up. I think adults are just kids with jobs, Mark. That's all we are. Burgers, dogs, chicken, steak. Can't wait. There you go. Go to the lake today and celebrate 4th of July on a jet ski in honor of Moby. Yeah, you got John cracking up there, Andy. In honor of Mobius. Oh, man. Uh-oh, here comes a doggo. Where's old doggo? There's Marty. Hey, Marty. Marty McFly and Maybell.
And me
Yeah, when I went to name the doggies, my wife got the name the girl doggo, and I got the name the boy doggo. And Miriam was like, "You can do a sci-fi name, but it can't be Star Wars." So I said, "What about Marty?" And she goes, "Yeah, we could do that, Marty and Maybell." Well, Marty's official name on his dog tags is Marty McFly. So whenever he gets acting like a knucklehead, I just kind of knock him on the head and like, "Hello, McFly." And they're great with the kids, even though they're like 90-pound dogs. Good job, yeah, Andy. You get the win for the day. Made me laugh. Go ride the jet ski. Go ride the jet ski. So you guys think my dad actually brought up the TVA in one of my videos and wondered if that had any influence on naming? Yeah. It very well could have been, because supposedly, we can't prove it. Supposedly, yeah, Marty, in honor of Steve. Mark McKeever, you butthead. So yeah, Mark's gonna out me there. We were having a discussion on Discord this morning about favorite Spielberg films he's directed, and I threw out Back to the Future, and like an idiot, I did not know at 40 years old that was not directed by Steven Spielberg. It was produced by Steven Spielberg, but directed by Zemeckis, and I'm a dummy. Oh, now, will you guys allow me to count Goonies as a Spielberg film? Because he wrote it, he didn't direct it, but he did write it, and Goonies is classic. Do you guys know my wife doesn't like Goonies? She didn't see it till a couple of years ago. She didn't like it. Nope, Dad's not giving me he won't allow it. Oh man, that coffee's so good. I need a second cup. Well guys, I'm not gonna be too much longer. We've been on this thing for 25 minutes talking about absolutely nothing and hanging out in the backyard with me and my boy. But mommy and the 2-year-old are still sleeping, and I just wanted to come out here and enjoy some coffee with my boy John before we go hang out with Mr. Eddie Stewart today, Poppy O. Patrick McCabe, thanks for tuning in. Mark McKeever, Andy, Jackson Archer. What am I bringing to Pop's Barbecue? I'm bringing the grandkids, and that is about it. And probably a Red Bull. But I love you guys. Happy Independence Day. For those of y'all on the Discord, I'll probably be seeing you again soon enough. And I've actually got to go work out a little surprise reaction. I didn't know Star Wars has got something else coming out, and I need to go check that out and figure out what the heck that is. So, happy Independence Day, y'all. Great way to start. Yeah, thanks, Patrick. Yeah, I will see y'all soon. Take care.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
See